Dear students, I'm again coming to you with the next part of your reported speech. Okay, the previous part I have already discussed the assertive sentences, and I told you that the interrogative, imperative sentence, and exclamatory sentences I'll discuss in the next part. That's why now I'm going to discuss this. Okay, so now interrogative sentences. Please write. And the topic is definitely reported speech. Okay. First, let me write one sentence. She said to me, do you play football? She said to me, do you play football? And when you have to change this one, you write she asked me. Not told, neither said, asked because it is a question. Ask me. Then two new words. One of the boat you have to put here. If or whether. Which one looks good? Which one looks suitable? You have to apply that one. Okay. If or whether. And as it would ask to me, he said to me. That's why I'm right. I played. So again the changes have taken place here. You can see. She asked me because this is one question. Instead of told or said, I would ask if or whether. But don't put the two. Put only one. If and whether are interchangeable, but in some sentences. If looks suitable in some sentences, whether looks suitable. The whichever is suitable for you have to put that one. Then, as it was asked to me, so instead of you, I have put. Then played I have written and football I have written. But this part is important. Let me explain why and how these kind of changes have taken place. And where has this do gone? Actually, this is one question. That's why do is here. But this is a statement. Do is not there. In indirect narration, you should never keep the sentence in question pattern. In the indirect narration, it is always an assertive sentence. Okay. That's why I have always said goodbye to do. Do should not exist here because this is not a question. Second part here, said is given. As it is given said, that means it is in past tense. Okay. That's why, as our rule says, simple present changes to simple past. The sentence is in simple present, though in interrogative, but in simple present tense, and that's why it has changed to simple past tense. I played football. Previously, do you play football? That means it was in one question. Here, I played football. This is in assertive sentence. Actually, some students might think instead of you play football, here do was there. Now you have to change, make one interchange. Here you see, in the question, it is first the verb comes, then the subject comes. Verb subject agreement. Verb is here first, then the subject. This is the verb, this is the subject. But when you are changing it into the indirect narration, first the subject comes, then the verb comes. Subject comes, then the verb comes. So one changes have taken place. First, verb was there, subject was later. Now it has got interchanged. The subject has come first and verb is here. And you may ask me why I did not write, instead of do you play football, I did play football. This question might rise in your mind. Those persons did. Okay, changes we have made. Do you play football? Suppose I have made you do play football. After making you do play football, why I have not made I did play football? But there is no need of this emphatic do or did. Did play is quite equal to played. So if I played football is the right one here. Okay. So I would like to again speak about the changes it has taken place. First it was do you play football? Then just think the sentence to be you do play football. You do play football, you can just think like this also. Do you play football? Suppose changes to you do play football. Now change the narration and say it I did play football. Finally, I did becomes played. I think it's clear to you. Another interrogative sentence now I explain to you, and it will become clearer to you, I think. She said to me, where do you live? Question mark. Same, she asked me, as I told in the previous sentence, put if or whether. But this is one WH question. So for WH question, this part. What are WH questions? Beginning with how, what, where, like that. Okay. So this is WH question. As it is one WH question, that's why there is no need of putting if or whether. Just put the word, question word here, WH word here. That's why he asked me where. Up till now, I have done. Just simply write he asked me or she asked me, whatever it is given, then put the WH word. Now changes will take place. Do you play? Just think, do you play like you do play? Sorry, you do live, not play. You do live. We have changed, as I showed you. Changes have taken place. You do play. Here, subject has come first. Previously, it was do you play or did you play, something like that. Now we make the changes. You will change to I. Do will change to suppose did. Live will remain same. Where I did live. But this is wrong. That's why This did leave will become lived. And now write like this. She asked me where I lived. Okay. Here no need of E for weather, just the WH word. Okay. Now we'll discuss imperative sentences. Imperative sentences. What are imperative sentences? Let me tell you. Imperative sentences are those which are expressed with the help of some expressions like order, request, advice, like that. Okay. So how to change narration of imperative sentences? First, let me write one sentence. Father said to me, don't go out. This is an order. Okay. So, as it is an order, here we won't write, he asked, we here won't write, he said, he told. As it is an order, we directly write, he ordered me or father ordered me. Father ordered me to do something, here happens, or not to do something, here happens. Here it is a negative sentence, that's why you write not to. If it is positive sentence, then we write to. Negative sentence, just write not to. After to, which not or without not, always the verb comes. This part is important. Not to we are writing because it is one negative sentence. And here, ordered I have written because it is an order. Another example I would like to give you. My friend said to me, please give me a pen. Just write, as it is one request, the word please is given. Please is a keyword here. Right. My friend requested me to. It's an affirmative sentence, that's why to. Previous one was negative sentence, that's why we use not to. To give. And this me will change to him because my friend was asking. And if it's a girl, then she you can use, as I am a male person, that's why I will be using this one. He. Object from is him or pen. My friend requested me to give him a pen. This is another example of imperative sentence. Now we'll go to exclamatory sentences and optative sentences. optative sentences. There are actually four basic sentences are there, but this is a part of exclamatory. Optative sentences. One sentence. The old man said to me, may you live long. The old man said to me, may you live long. Okay. So, this is an optative sentence, and we'll change it to the indirect narration. First, we'll write the old man wished, because this is a wish. Wished. Said given past tense, that's why wished. That. Wished me also you can write, but without writing me, you can write wish that. Person is I, that's why I. This may will change to might. Live. What all changes have taken place here? You see that may was first, then you was here, and now the interchanges have taken place. Subject has come first, then the verb. Previously it was verb and subject. I might live long. This is one. Of the distant sentence, some other sentences there. Suppose some sentence regarding congratulations, some sentences regarding offering thank you. Okay, so these sentences are almost written like this. Okay, another example I would like to give to get it clearer. He said to me, congratulations. No problem, just write. He congratulated me. Very simple. Okay. Now exclamatory sentences. Exclamatory sentences. In the exclamatory sentences, we express our feelings. Sometimes we are happy, sometimes we are sad, sometimes we are surprised to see something. Okay, so to express our feelings, we use the sentences which are called exclamatory. Okay, so what is an exclamatory sentence? I have already told you. Now I will tell you how to change the exclamatory sentences from direct to indirect speech. Let me write this sentence first. What a beautiful picture is this. He said, what a beautiful picture is this. And now, this is one exclamatory sentence. How to change the narration? He exclaimed that. This is the exclamatory sentence. Now the sentence is to be changed to assertive one. That's why he exclaimed that. This, the word this will change to that. That you can again write. That was a very Beautiful picture. Okay. He exclaimed that. That was a very beautiful picture. Please don't write he exclaimed that. Okay. Take a pause and then read the next page. This is exclamatory sentence. Another example I would like to give. He said, now one word, exclamatory word has been introduced here. He said, hurrah, we have won the match. So when exclamatory word is present, we make a little bit change in reported speech. It should be like this. He exclaimed with. In the previous one we wrote he exclaimed that. Here he exclaimed with. Now we'll try to understand the feeling of the person, feeling of the speaker. What he said. Hurrah, that means he said, hurrah, we have won the match, we have won the game. That means he's happy. Joy, happiness is there. That's why exclaimed with joy you can write. That we have won the match will change like this. Day will become day. Have will become had. One sing the match. Oh, sorry. This is not good. He exclaimed with joy that they had won the match. So this is exclamatory sentence. Okay. So these sentences I have already discussed all the sentences: assertive, interrogative, imperative, optative also, then exclamatory sentence. And I think you have understood all those. And sometimes as we're explaining these kind of things, questions are asked by the students like this. Sir, you have already discussed how to change from direct narration to indirect narration, and you have not discussed anything how to change from indirect to direct. Actually, it is like that. When direct to indirect is discussed, all the rules are memorized. When all the rules are known, and when you become expert in changing from the direct narration to indirect narration, then automatically the reverse set of rules will be starting to create here some logical things inside your brain that you automatically will understand how to change from indirect to direct. Just opposite of this one. Whatever we have followed here, we just follow the opposite of that one and do exactly how to change from indirect to direct. And from indirect to direct, this is there only in our SEBA syllabus, but in CBSE syllabus, indirect to direct is not there. In that syllabus, only direct to indirect is given. And in our life also, I think from indirect to direct is not too much important. Because whenever he says something to us, we have to impart it to the other person. Then we have to change from direct to indirect. But for the learning sake, sometimes we learn how to make it from indirect to direct. But I don't think it is so much important. Anyway, I think you have already understood all the sets of rules I have discussed here. And one thing is there, that for this lots of exercises are there in a question bank. And you can go Rand and Martin also. One very good set of exercises are there for reported speech. Go one after another, try to solve every problem. And in our doubt clearing classes, some doubt clearing classes are also there. In the doubt clearing classes, you can ask me. And if I find out time, if I can manage time and the routine, I can find out a space, then I think I will solve some narrations for you. And the next video, I am coming with some other topics. The grammar syllabus is not too much longer. It's a short one, and I have already done the voices one. Preposition is to be done, but preposition I think it is not taught. It is to be memorized, and an approach to English grammar. Can go there, and there you can find out appropriate prepositions. So thank you, my students, for today. This is all about your narration changing. Thank you.